Hello and welcome to another Starmen Just Watched. I'm Devin, with me is Billy.
Woo!
And we're going to start Ernest Month.
Know what I mean, Devin?
I know what you mean. In this month of Ernest, we will explore the great, phenomenal spectacle that is Ernest B. World. I can't go any further with that.
Oh, no. I mean, good effort.
Yeah. But yeah, no, these were movies we had growing up, so...
Yeah, like these come...
They kind of cemented themselves into our childhood.
Yeah, like, and these are the few movies from our childhood that we can watch as adults and still laugh at.
Yeah. Like,
that's saying something.
That's saying a lot. They surpassed the test of time almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind you, they are just silly slapstick comedies.
Oh, yeah, but
that's what makes them so good?
Yeah. Like, don't think
You've got to turn off your brain and
just...
And not even turn off your brain that much.
No, just turn down to the second level setting.
Yeah, just don't overthink anything, but you can put some thought into it.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think here. It's like, if you've never seen any Ernest movies, you really don't know what to expect.
No.
But, so you want to give the simple plot.
Alright, so Ernest is a maintenance or handyman at a camp and always wants to be a camp counselor. And they get and the camp's part of a project to help like at-risk kids.
Rehabilitate.
Yeah. So they get them, and Ernest ends up taking over the counselor. And another plot, the evil mining company is trying to take over the camp to mine for something.
Yeah. Never really got any answer for that. What that mineral is.
Petrocite. It's a fake mineral.
It's a fake mineral used for rocket powers and missiles.
Yeah.
So, like, just to kind of hammer home that these are the bad guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a very cookie cutter plot.
Yeah.
You've seen this in a lot of other summer camp movies.
Yeah.
Where this corporation wants to shut down the summer camp to take over land because the land has something of value.
Yeah.
And that's fine, because like an Ernest movie, you're not here for the detailed plot.
No, like...
So, I guess we can just go into the laughs. What made us laugh?
Oh my god. Yeah, so many things.
Yeah.
Okay, well, laughing, what we're going to say all the time, the food.
Yep, the food, like, I know they're playing the joke that the camp food isn't great.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the hell they're making in that kitchen, but it ain't food.
No, I mean, they were tempted how to make eggs erroneous.
Yeah. Which I am going to look up later if that's an actual dish.
Yeah, I've always meant to look that up to see if that's an actual thing.
Pardon me. Billy, take over the show for 5 seconds.
Because that's see when they first make Ernest try it.
Yeah.
He kept saying no until he's like, okay, that's the plate to go into the hangar.
Oh my god, it's an actual recipe.
Oh my god,
Eggs erroneous. 1.5 Jimmy Dean pork sausages. 9 to 12 eggs. 3 cups milk. 12 slices of bread. 2 teaspoons of dry mustard. Salt and pepper. And 2 cups shredded cheddar cheese.
Well, I'll be damned.
That sounds actually freaking delicious.
Join our next Starmen series. Starmen is just cooked.
Yeah, this is where we take dishes from movies and try to make them into actual things.
There you go.
No, the Lantern rockets were an interesting.
Yeah. It's like the first preview you get was Ernest like pumping up the
Yeah. Lantern with gas, because it's a gas-powered lantern, I guess. I don't know my lanterns.
no.
And then it's like, well, that's filled with gas, Ernest. You can't light that right now.
No.
That's... Take it off like a goddamn rocket. Okay.
Pick up.
Yeah, still blazing hot. Him losing at poker right after is also good too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I've never seen how much he actually lost, like somewhere, but I can't remember.
Yeah, there's a math to it somewhere, but it's like if I give you 30, I get paid every second week.
Yeah.
I can give you $30, and I should be paid off in 43 years.
Yeah. Like, wow, how much did you lose?
More than you should have even played with. These are kids, Ernest. $100 is too much. If you lose $100 to kids, you bow out.
Yeah.
No, oh man, there's so many others, but we'll jump back to that later.
Oh yeah.
So the big thing about Ernest is that they're all feel-good movies.
Yeah, like
they're all, you underestimate Ernest, then you turn around and you start liking Ernest.
yeah.
Then he does something incredibly dumb, but then he turns it around again.
Mm-hmm.
This is usually the beats of the movie.
Yeah. And nothing wrong with that.
No, it's a formula.
Yeah.
And the thing that they change is how he messes things up.
Oh yeah, and that's why there's been several of these movies, and each one's totally different.
Yep. But see, I like the turning point in this one because it does show Ernest does connect with kids really well.
Yeah.
And you see that in a lot of the movies too, when he has to deal with kids.
Yeah, like when we did Ernest Go Stupid, when we...
Yeah. I think Saves Christmas is another good one where he connects with the kid.
Yeah.
And there's a few others, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, Ernest works really well with kids. And this one of the delinquent kids is thrown into the lake because they can't swim, and old-timey, that's how you teach people how to swim.
And the dick counselor.
With the dick counselor.
Yeah. Ah, you gotta learn to swim.
And Ernest comes, saves the kid.
Yeah.
Knocking two other kids in at the process.
Yeah.
Well, at least those kids can swim. They're fine.
Yeah.
I always would have loved that for a skit. Is like keeps knocking in kids that can't swim.
Oh.
He saves one, knocks another one in, saves that one, knocks another one in. It's a never-ending cycle of trying to save kids from drowning that you're causing. I guess that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Sorry, is all the jokes and skits leave up to your imagination.
Okay.
You're looking at me like, what did you just say?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious on this one, Dan.
They don't show you... It's hard to explain, first of all. But they allow you to make your own jokes on top of it.
There you go.
Fill in your own humor.
Okay.
Like I just did there.
Nice. There you go.
And that's not the first time I've done that with jokes.
No.
Is they set up a joke, that was funny, and then the audience can add in their own personal top onto the joke.
Yeah. How you would continue the joke.
Yeah. And it's not mandatory. You can enjoy the movies without adding to the jokes. I just find it interesting that 9 times out of 10, you can make your own follow-up.
Yeah, there you go.
Like when the rocket shoots up, it's like how much funnier would it be if that smacked him on the head on the way back down?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, and his face plants him. Or like when he's fixing the sign at the start and the rope, it's like not tied to anything. Yeah. How funnier would it be if it got caught on the sign? He's just dangling there as everyone's coming into camp.
Yeah.
But they never do that. They never complete a joke, so they'd let the audience do that.
Yeah, there you go. Like, that's...
And that's very clever.
Yeah, like that's. And it's not just in this Ernest movies, but with all of them.
All the Ernest movies. I'm gonna probably mention that more, but this one is where it really hits. So I better get that out of the way.
Yeah, as I said, this being the first official Ernest theatrical movie.
Yeah. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about Ernest, career-wise.
Yeah, so he started out as just starting in commercials.
Yep.
John Cherry and Sam Cooke. I think I can't remember the other guy who created them.
Yeah.
And he just started doing like local like commercials in like Nashville and like down like the South area.
Right.
And just did a few small little television specials because he did like one where it was like Hey Ernest, My Family album.
Yep.
Then cameoed in like another little movie. The character cameoed in another movie that Jim Varney starred in.
Yep.
Then I want to say the first movie came out. Then he had the short-lived TV show.
There you go. So yeah, that's quite a career path.
Yeah.
From just commercials now into almost a franchise.
Yeah, like.
Anyways, so that I just want to bring that up just to bring up some background on, like, where did this character even come from?
Yeah, and also Ernest was the first person to ride Splash Mountain at Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
And they decided to do a whole television special.
Nice.
Like, let's go Splash Mountain. Like that's very clever.
Yeah. So the other thing I want to talk about is the simplicity of these titles.
There you go.
Because it's Ernest Goes to Blank.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually most of the titles.
Most of the titles.
Yeah.
Some are exceptions to the rules, but it's just an interesting naming theme for me because it's just Ernest Goes to Blank.
Yeah.
And then you fill in the blank, and that's what the movie's going to be about.
It's the actual only Ernest movie that doesn't have Ernest at the beginning of the title, Slam Dunk Ernest.
Yeah. But it's good because then, first of all, it tells you who the character is.
Yeah.
It's like, Ernest. Okay, if you don't know who Ernest is, it's already not a movie for you.
No.
And then goes to, we'll say summer camp for this one. So you know, it's Ernest in a summer camp setting.
Yeah.
If you're already not going to like the typical summer camp movie,
turn it off.
Then you might not enjoy this as much. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to mention is this doesn't fall on a lot of pop culture references.
No. Yeah, no, a lot of the Ernest movies
don't. There's a reason for that.
Yes.
Because pop culture references get outdated.
Oh, yeah.
So that's also why I believe that they stand the test of time, is because you don't have to be of that era to understand the joke.
No, it was like, I'll use what I think was an example.
Yeah.
There's a few times that they reference wrestling in a few movies, but there's wrestlers that are universally known.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's a universally known wrestler.
Yeah.
And if you don't, it's not the crux of the joke.
No, like I'm gonna be like the Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior reference, and your favorite wrestler's reference.
Undertaker?
Yep.
Alright, so I guess we gotta get into this, because we always try to do this section. Things we didn't like about the movie.
Oh.
Why do we fail so hard at this?
I know.
Like, I try to make an effort to be like, okay, there's gotta be something here that's gotta be faulty.
It's Ernest.
It is Ernest. Trying to think on that one is...
Yeah, no, like... Yeah, I'm only thinking, but I just...
Yeah. it's like even the pacing's not that off.
No.
Like for an old movie like that, it's like the pacing's gonna be a little awkward.
Yeah.
No, for this one I can't think of anything. The cookie cutter plot could have been done without, really.
Yeah.
Like we had two separate plots really going in this. One was the delinquent kids trying to fit in with the actual kids, and you know, you had the cool kids who were also jerks.
Yeah.
And those two clashing constantly. And you could have just ran the movie with that.
Yeah, no.
And then you had the other plot of the evil corporation trying to take over the camp.
Yeah. And plus most of the movie trying to convince the old Indian to sign.
Yeah. So, you had two separate plots going, and I think that's because you didn't feel one could cover the movie.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, if you actually put more effort into one or the other, you probably could have.
Yeah.
And could have left some more openings for some more gag humor.
Yeah.
But that's a real nitpick.
Yeah, no, you're stretching the...
Yeah. That's me scraping that bottom of the barrel for something that I can say is not good.
Oh, the one thing we still got to mention, probably the emotional scene, Ernest singing.
Yeah! So this is probably the first time Ernest sings, because it's the goddamn first movie.
And I think it's the only time he sings.
I think it's the only time he sings. Isn't the song like, "Gee, I'm glad it's raining"? Yeah. It's like a sad song.
Oh yeah, and just because he's just when he gets beat, after he gets beat up, trying to like save the camp.
Yeah. After screwing the camp over.
Yeah. And just that's that, and apparently when they were done filming that scene, most of the people crying when they were filming it.
Yeah.
It's like, well played. Well done, sir.
It's like, that's another thing I want to talk about comedy real quick about, is comedy doesn't have to be funny all the movie long.
Yeah.
Good comedy can make you cry.
Yes, there you go.
I think a famous comedian said that, and I can't remember their name, so...
Yeah, I know.
But, yeah, the Ernest movies always have heart.
Yeah, that's...
They're not just laugh your ass off stupid comedy.
Yeah, no.
There's some substance there that you can actually relate with.
Yeah.
And you actually have feelings for. Which is why the comedies hit stronger.
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus, I should do a whole class on comedy, but...
Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's like, don't listen. Take notes, people.
Alright, I'm going to show you how to do the pie in the face gag. Alright, but final thoughts before we end this.
No, this for me is always a certain one of the movies I watch things the kickoff summer.
Yeah. I can see why this would be a kickoff summer movie.
Yeah. Since we already did my other kickoff summer movie.
Yeah. And for me, these are fun movies. I haven't seen them in such a long time, so they are a little fresh to me.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. When I watch them with a couple of them every year, like Ernest Goes to Camp and Saves Christmas.
Yeah.
Sometimes when it's get stupid, if I can fit it in.
Yeah.
But then I might not watch the movies for a couple of years, but still put them on and just laugh.
Yeah.
Like, laugh and just bring me back to my childhood.
Oh, yeah.
That's...
But with that, though, we'll call the episode here. So until next time, have a good one, guys.
And just remember, never, ever do this for family badgers.
Have a good one, guys. I gotta go recover Billy from a family of badgers now.